Good morning, Franz. How you doing? Oh, that needs to turn on. Well, that also needs to turn on. Hi. How's everybody today? Oh, I gotta find a music tab. Thank you for the hydrate. Conk was first. Conk and Roman are here. Fantasy, hello. Hi, everybody. I got the hiccups. Sorry, I took a little longer to start up than normal because I hit live and then I sneezed and I had a nosebleed. So I had to take care of that. Let's get some music going here. There we go. You guys can hear that, I'm assuming. Konklobner. Yep. Lupter. Fantasy is napping while guarding the crypt. For shame. How dare. Ugh. So we're just doing our usual. How's everybody today? Y'all gonna do some painting with me? Drink. Thank you guys for the hydrate. Even though the humidex is really high today, definitely don't need any more liquid. Christ. Is it 93% humidity today? It's disgusting. Haven't got around to putting up posters. Need to get a new frame. You can get like standard poster size things at like Walmart. They're like cardboard with a little plastic frame for posters that you don't really need to have like actual frames. I bought a poster at the starting university and it's this beautiful picture of the Eiffel Tower. I actually had it framed. It cost me way more to get it framed than the poster was ever worth, but I absolutely love the picture and it looks absolutely gorgeous in the frame. I'm highlighted. Just I'm. Good job. More hydrate, okay. I wonder if I should have made this display size because it looks pretty good, but I don't think anyone would buy a display of Nameless. It would be kind of weird. You sure are. Are you crying? Say it sounds like no. I had a nosebleed right as I went live, so I'm a little bit weirdly stuffed. Stuffy, stuffy. I'm a little weirdly stuffy. Weirdly stuffed sounds like a phrase you shouldn't use. The bleeder, yeah, yeah. No, I'm just a little bit stuffy because of the nosebleed. It's still technically going, but it didn't want to take any longer for Strim. Necromancer! Thank you for the hydrate. I'm just keeping my hand on my on my mug at this point. You guys are relentless. Don't have the shape of this one quite right yet. And I'll take our airbrush. I'm trying to get the light reflections correct. Waterboard. Yep. That's what you guys do. I know Monsteroles are pretty dark, waxy kind of things. Don't have the right hue yet. Just can't seem to find the right color. That's because I was too in the yellow tones. The Monstera reflect more blue than yellow. It's Fantasy who's casting the sleep spells on herself. She's taking sleeping powder. Is there... Do we need an intervention? Oh, I think I'm getting closer. That is a much better color. Give a small dose to Necromancer yesterday. Got to mess the police chief somehow. So I have no more holy water. Oh. Watch out, or I'm gonna make him a moderator. Medic looking at a book. This is my book of how much I should care. Oh, look, it's empty. Cover to cover, nothing. Not even pages. Goof, how you doing? Been a while. How you doing? It's good to see you back. I was feeling moody and emo, but much better after a nap. Naps are pretty great. For painting foliage. Necromancer, thank you for the gift of sub to Goof.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest. Welcome you Fenky to the island.
Goof, welcome back to Necrocon, the convention that keeps going even if you're dead. Especially if you're dead. We don't discriminate between the living, the dead, and the undead. We're just concentrating pretty hard on getting this shape of this leaf right. That's probably not too bad. Stem needs to be thinned out a little bit. This stem. Or is it this one? No? Hello? Oh, no, it is this one. We'll have to add some shading on the rocks here. Just been painting random shit for practice. A bunch of eggs. Hey, I saw your eggies. They look great. That's how you get better at painting, is you paint things that actually exist. I mean, you've seen what it's done for my art. Basics and foundational exercises are really, really, really important. I'm gonna have to do some plant studies, clearly. I'm struggling with these plants. You know, the Monstera has, it's not exactly a normal plant either. Should put another leaf probably right here, maybe? Actually kind of changed how I see painting in general. Now I see where I was getting shit wrong, kind of. That's exactly why the egg practice is so good. Because it's a simple object, yet it's so difficult to get right. And it helps you see where your problem areas are, especially like the ones you did with different lighting. Like, those are really good. This is why these foundational exercises are so important. Like, for human figure stuff, I'm gonna have to start doing gesture practices. You can tell this music is done by AI because there's some parts where the singing female turns into an instrument. First time chatter. Entropy cat. When I was a kid, there was a lake near our house. In the summer, we'd swim in it, but when winter came, the lake froze. We would skate or just run on the frozen surface. Hello. Non sequitur, but hello. I was still subconsciously picking the color I saw and not the color that was actually there with the context. For example, you can still have a bluish color without actually picking blue, which is why my colors always felt wrong. Yes. This is why that one exercise we did last year, which I don't think you were here for, was so mind-boggling. This one. In certain scenes, something only seems a certain color because of the shit around it. I heard people say, but never actually got what it meant. And this is color and light theory. Out near the middle of the lake stood the single mooring post sticking through the frozen surface, and every now and then it would let out a long, scratching groan as it carved its way through the thick ice. This man is telling us a story. Or woman, I don't discriminate. Cool. This one was so mind-boggling because none of these greens are green. They're all yellow. Except for, like, right along here. But even this green is not green. If I turn this off. It's actually basically gray. That is up between the transition more to the yellow. This is just straight up like a mustard color. And even then, it still looks green. But if I turn that off, you start to see more of the gray. And this yellow is closer to red than it is, closer to orange than it is green. My mind was always the post moving, and it was only when my father explained it that I realized the pole was fixed, in fact, and the entire frozen sheet drifted across the water. My perspective was so rattled, I was transfixed, staring at the pole with newfound respect for a single metal rod that defied this colossal movement. This... Oh god, what was it? Mewjuice recommended this picture. Or wait, no, Mewjuice found out where this picture was from, and it is somewhere in Europe. I think it's in Italy. And blending modes are ruining my understanding of this as I relied so much on multiply and other blending modes that are screwing up my color understanding. Because I can't use it as a substitute instead of a tool. So I'd absolutely lower my usage of the blending modes. Yep. But that's why these exercises are so vitally important, because it shows you, you know, the understanding that you need. But yeah, and that's what I was talking about, where like something just blows your mind. And this was one of those moments where I was like, these greens are not green, they're yellow. And they look green because of the blue in the background. So if I turn this off, and I pick a red color, and I fill the background, they look green. They still look green, but if I were to take something from actual green, what's considered true green on the spectrum, put it next to it, you start seeing the yellow. You see the golden red? And if I go to a cool yellow, and for some reason these greens, they look wrong. They just look wrong. I'll bring the picture back in, the painting back in. Bring it above the background layer here. You can see, like, these greens. This one kind of works because it's much closer to the cool, the warm side of the spectrum. Even though it looks like a cool green, this is the cool green. And you can see it's just wrong. So it also depends on the environment. And your colors are very, very dependent on the environment. This new cheddar is actually funny. This story is so random with no context. It has lots of context now. Because I was talking about something that just blows your mind. Good storytelling. You had me hooked. Especially the part, the scratching groan as it carved its way through the thick ice. I was gonna say that's because it's the ice moving and not the post, but then you're like, yes, in my mind it was always the post moving. This is actually very good storytelling. Because he kept me riveted. Good storytelling. How do you do? It's nice to meet you. How did you find us? How long have you been lurking? Artists are just liars. They tell me this isn't green. You guys are lying to my face. Still don't see the green. Cora, aren't you colorblind? Not that colorblind. Arthur Seton, Hollywood Park, just outside of Edinburgh. I think it's... I knew which city you were talking about. I'm pretty sure I'm still wrong. I think its name means like Eden Town or Edinburgh, as in like borough as in village or town. I can tell the difference between very light greens, pinks, and grays. Most of this picture is like green-blue. And skin tone. You're probably not getting much out of this art, Cora. But I can make it grayscale. Edinburgh, there you go. Well, thank you for telling us that story. That was actually pretty well done. Eventually, these leaves will be merged down with the background. Well, they're supposed to be behind him. I'm not sure if I should leave this one in front of his elbow. I'll have to put more shading on him if I do. Let's duplicate this and see what it looks like if we take it out. If it tucks behind the rock there. Bean Places End is by far my favorite. Well, don't itch me. There's a lot more where that came from. Bro, we got a Discord, and we have a section there called the library. You're free to share any writings that you have there. We also have a self-promo section if you have a website where you keep writings. I am also writing a book. Cora, I believe, is doing some writing. Fantasy's doing some writing. Koof does animations. Necromancer's a programmer. We've got a lot of talented people in our community. You're free to join us. Why didn't that work for you? Maybe because the command will only do it every once in a while. The mist in the background is probably a little less vibrant for me, but that's it. Oh. Yeah, it falls into it starts falling towards the yellow hues, especially where it's hitting the water. You're almost getting pink kind of around here. There's a slight golden hue in here where you're getting this transition point. But the grayscale is helpful because it shows me, like, right here you can't see much because all the values are the same. Same thing in here, especially right here. Values are the same. Values are all the same right here.
_ Tropicat is visiting the island.
Ah, Entropy Cat. Thank you for the follow, Entropy. I stream Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Eastern Daylight when it happens. I hope we stop doing that. It'll be nice. We do art a lot, but lately I've been playing a fair bit of Vintage Story. It's gotten really dark in here. Hold on, let me go open my blinds. I think it's going to rain soon. And by soon, I mean right now. It's so humid today. It's like death by soup. I see a bit of pink, but it's mostly gray-yellow. Yeah. It's still leaning very heavily into the yellow hues over here. Like this right here is straight at the very top of the color wheel. If I bring my color wheel out here, you can see that straight at the top. But it's over in the white tones. color theory is fascinating. I'll put that back now. I'm not sure about having a leaf tucked behind him or hanging out in front of him like that. What do you guys think? Jesus, welcome back. I'm just gonna call you Entropy, by the way. I hope that's alright. Super cool, my Discord just refuses. Oh no. Is the Discord link not working? Hey, I have 69 members. Nice. Perfect number. Entropy. If you just joined, then you're member number 69. Not for me, it tells me to read something confirmed with email. It's probably spam protection. Well, you know where to find us. Well, you'd be number 70 then. So whoever was the latest person to join, you were number 69. Perfect QB number. There shouldn't be anybody who's not set to resident or visitor. Why would I ruin something beautiful? It'll get ruined eventually, it's fine. If you can't sleep, you blame the dreaming sickness. Here comes death as a randomness. Not many people know this, but the color wheel is round so that you can spin it and choose a random color when you can't decide what color bikini your character should be. What color the bikini of your character should be. Yes, I can read. I have an English degree. I can read. And Entropy, if you play Vintage Story, we do play that a fair bit here. I started playing, was it last week or the week before? Time is just sort of blended together for me. I don't even know anymore. Okay, I'll just put it in. Put what in? Put what in what? Oh my god. What in the butt? Death. Oh, this is from Bionicle Boy? Oh, okay. I know nothing about Bionicle other than it's Lego. I think. Complementary colors are pairs of colors that directly oppose each other on the color wheel, such as red and green, blue and orange. Yep, yellow and purple. And placed next to each other, they create high contrast and make each other appear more vibrant and intense. Artists often use complementary colors to portray the shadows of objects. Yes, very much so. The color of the shadow of my heart depends on the color of my sorrow. I feel particularly blue one day. The sound I will eventually scream will be sunset orange. When I'm green with envy, what I end up spewing on the world will be red rage. The chromatics of my heart seen through the kaleidoscope of time all fade to gray. That is beautifully profound. Okay, the Iron Tribe barely even counts as a tribe because there's almost none of them left because they were wiped out over 100,000 years ago by the dreaming sickness, which was a plague that made it so that they couldn't dream. They went insane and died. And we find out that it was actually caused by a demon named Anna eating their dreams. Isn't Bionicle Lego? That is beautifully profound. Entropy. I like it. Why does it keep showing two different names for you in chat? There's E underscore entropy cat, and then there's entro underscore pcat. She doesn't need to hide my notepads because at this point I just import from them instead of doing actually new writing. Some shit fits. Well, I liked it. I'm basically writing what equates to a BL romance. Just a very strange coincidence. I know none of these people. Oh. Bionicle is Lego, but lore goes deep. Hey, someone at Lego just needed to get a story out, I guess. Jesus Christ, Entropy. You are a strange human. I am this name pretty much everywhere on the internet except for the earliest two places I was on the internet. Hotmail and DeviantArt. Where I am two different names. And one of them the first one, the Hotmail one, I absolutely do not use anymore. Because it's way too common. You're just like so many variants of this one account. Is it because you couldn't be asked to remember passwords, so you just created no accounts? I forgot Hotmail was a thing, holy unk. Yeah. It's the first thing I ever signed up for on the internet was Hotmail. And I still have it. I still use it. When I load up my email, my Hotmail account loads up in Thunderbird. Thank you. For as early as I can remember, I took this "You Are Strange" as the supreme compliment. It is the supreme compliment. We have some of the strangest fucking people here, and I love it. I like all the weirdos. I just want them. I need them in my life. They make my life a lot less boring. You are totally welcome here. I forgot to say I had a semi-nightmare because my dream wife turned into a headless demon that ate my hand and chased me because it thought I cheated on her. And I found out she was actually a clone of my real wife. Are you married? I'm learning new things about you today, Koof. Including your dreams are wild. I love that. It's amazing. That is some fucking nightmare shit right there. I love it. The things that make you special are the same that make you strange. Will Wood. I don't know who Will Wood is, but he's absolutely correct. Strange person confirmed. Well done, sir. You convinced me. Bionicle is widely considered the darkest, most mature original theme LEGO has ever created back in 2006. I did see a Bionicle movie once. I don't remember anything about it. Nothing. But I did see something Bionicle once when I was like a kid. Like, I had to have been a kid when I saw it. It was like the earliest Bionicle video that existed. It was like the only one. Back when you still rented VHS from the store. It might have been a DVD, but it would have been like a really early DVD. Will Wood is the best singer alive. Never heard of him. Will Wood what? Do drugs, probably. Disturbing lore, the entire universe takes place inside a mechanical body of a giant sleeping god. Extreme villainy, the main antagonist, Makuta, absorbed his own villainous allies into his own body to increase his power, killing them and creating a monstrous many-limbed amalgamation. That is wild. You have single-handedly brought me into the interest of the Bionicle lore. That is wild. It's like some shit out of an anime. Did I tell you about the dream with Jeff Bezos and Pokimane? No, you haven't, but that sounds bizarre, man. He's super niche. Take out the first E. Niche is Niche. Will Wood must be the guy that they asked how much wood could a woodchuck chuck. How much could Will Wood chuck? If Will Wood could chuck wood, Will Wood chuck as much wood as Will Wood chuck. I lost it. It's gone. Will Wood would chuck as much wood as Will Wood could chuck if Will Wood could chuck wood. It makes it harder. Lamau. It's like, I could do the regular one. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood. A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. But if you add willwood instead of woodchuck, it makes it so much harder. How does that make it a worse tongue twister? It just does. Because now the woodchuck is named Willwood. Now if you named him Willwood Woodchuck, Jesus Christ, how much wood could Willwood Woodchuck chuck if Willwood Woodchuck could chuck wood? Willwood Woodchuck would chuck as much wood as Willwood Woodchuck could if Willwood Woodchuck could chuck wood. Why is this a thing today? That was... I had to deliberately say it very carefully. If Will Wood chucks wood in the woods and the tree falls, but there is no one there to hear it, Will Wood still make a song about it? Yes. Because he's Will Wood chucking wood. And bars. You're gonna clip this and send it to Will Wood. He definitely would. It sounds like the Rocka Chicka Rock song. I have no idea who Will Wood is, but apparently he chucks wood now in my mind. Oh my lord. I'm not even painting anything. This picture is never gonna be done. It's gonna be like last year's mermaid. Just only like 1,000 times better looking. Because we still got the foreground going in here too. So I went to a bar and saw Jeff Bezos kissing Pokimane. I go up to them and Jeff Bezos and I start talking about anime and he was saying solo leveling was good and I absolutely disagreed. When they started playing... We then started playing chess. While we played chess, Pokimane got angry So I had to go home. I don't really remember how, but I became a famous artist and drew many big titty waifus. I had very intense dreams last night, and they had no relevancy to anything in my life or anything existing in the world, and I need to write them down before I forget them. It is no longer May. That is true. I mean, we got really far in Mermaid's painting. To be fair, I got distracted by Vintage Story like right at the end. So that didn't help. It's about time to switch over to Vintage Story too. But then they came to life and started killing ones, so All Might from My Hero Academia came to arrest me because my drawings were killing people. Then Jeff Bezos helped me and shoots a rocket, killing All Might. Jesus Christ. Coop, your dreams are wild. Yeah, I had some pretty crazy dreams last night, and I can't explain it. I would have to write it down. Will Wood would will himself a wooden wheel. When Will Wood loves a woman, he has his ways to make her squeal. Oh, God! It's almost a limerick. There once was a man from Nantucket who really knew how to fuck it. I really should set my stream for 18 plus. But then I get less advertising, and that sucks. The fact that none of you know who Will Wood is, but you're getting his vibe perfectly is amazing. This is great. I'll have to look up the. You know what? Jesus, share some of his music in the music hole in Discord. I'll look it up afterwards. I woke up in my bed. Everything was quiet. Went to the bathroom. Splashed cold water in my face. Just habit. The towel was cold under my feet. I looked in the mirror, and everything seemed right in the world. Then the doorbell rang. I went to answer it. I opened the door, but dread takes over me even before I see that. The hallway was empty. No one was there, just black. I would call it darkness, but it was more like absence. As if the hallway didn't lead anywhere anymore. Then I woke up. Same bed, same light, slanting through the blinds, same footsteps to the sink, water, mirror, bell, again and again, 5 times. Each one felt real. I tried slapping myself, tried saying things out loud, touching the wall, nothing worked. Every time I thought I was back, the bell would ring again, and that thing, that not hallway, would be waiting for me. Damn. Write a poem about some random things. Give me a sec, I got a playlist. The human mind is absolutely fucked. When I finally woke up for real, I couldn't trust myself to recognize reality. What convinced me it was the feeling of water, the weight of it in my hands, the cold sliding over my skin. But the thing is, part of me still thinks, if someone had rung my doorbell in that moment of doubt, I never would have made it back. This is my novel, but it actually happened exactly like that. Damn. That's pretty good. My writing is garbage by comparison. Sounds like an SCP. The hallway. It's either the hallway or the doorbell that's the SCP. Which one is it? Both? You are an SCP. Cora. Did you see that SCP animation thing I shared to Magic Box? It looked really cool. Working on it for about a year. Look, I've been working on my story for almost 18 years, and it's still garbage by comparison. Not even halfway done. My friend Sai, who was formerly my roommate for like the last 10 years, she's also writing a book, and it's excellent. It's more like a science fiction fantasy. It's got aliens, but the aliens are elves and werewolves. But they are literally aliens. As a guy who animates, I can relate to this bullshit feeling. It's like paintings. You can work on them for a long time and they'll never be done. It's like this one. Here's Reginald. You guys haven't seen Reginald in ages. I lost so much time trying to adapt it to an audiobook. Funny story, I had his name changed. Yep. Here's Reggie. You haven't seen Reginald in a little while. Just a fish trying to ride a bicycle. Man, we haven't looked at these in so long. Look at the color differences in that. I think we could do so much better now. I should redo this one at some point. You need a holiday. Maybe Nameless should invite him. Yeah, really. Like, there's some of these that I just haven't finished, you know? I just didn't want to draw all those berries and stems. Ivan Shishkin. I feel like I've heard that name before. Yeah, the forest painting has changed quite a bit. We made it to fit a displate size. The original picture was actually a screenshot that I took from, well, I was listening to a creepypasta. They had an AI forest in the background, and I was like, that picture has potential. And so I grabbed it, used it as a painting practice, and then we've developed it into our own forest. I really like painting rocks, apparently. And Reginald lives back here now. He's our own cryptid. Okay, I gotta get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna get to bed now. Alright, good night, Jesus. Enjoy your Australian night. I hope it's nice and cool for you. I know it's winter there. Have you by chance seen Over the Garden Wall? I have not seen Over the Garden Wall. I would like to at some point. This painting is one of those ones where we had another one of those mind-blowing moments. Came back from Conquest last year, and we started painting the background. Where's the one we started with when we came back from Conquest? It was like this or something. We're a bit further along than that. It was before the background changed, so it was this one. And we started painting the background, and the whole thing just came to life after that. You start to see it evolve. The colors start getting fixed. And do some experiments with the hair, the head. Start adding the jewelry. Still feel like I don't have her face right, but I only had 2 references for the face. The frogs are magical. This is the Queen of Pain. Everyone knows her. This is Necromancer's wife. This is a portrait of Necromancer's wife as a succubus. He's probably in meetings right now. There's Necromancer. The Queen of Pain is Necromancer's wife. You can tell her that, Necromancer. Oh. My file tree has disappeared again. There's something about opening photo viewer that causes my taskbar to permanently disappear until I minimize literally everything. Google Pictures, Queen of Pain. Okay, I gotta go to Google from DuckDuckGo. Queen of Pain. Damn. It basically is. From Dota 2. Yamara's not quite that good. Eminence of Restule. I'm learning that's what the world calls her, I guess. Yep, Necromancer just gave me some references for the pose. It gave me some references for her face. I don't know if I got her face right. He hasn't said anything, so. Hey, welcome back, Ross. Well, we've got Entropy Cat in our chat now. We've got a new person. Well, you know what, Ross? You just say no. It's very easy. It's very, very easy to just say, not right now. We're trying to teach Ross to put on the bitch boots and say no to his family. Their family. The enigmatic duo, the Barrow Father, King of the Crypt,
Necromancer
and the
Dark
Queen
is
of
hosting
Pain.
a guest. Welcome Entropy_Cat to the island.
Necromancer, thank you for the gifted sub to Entropy Cat. Entropy, welcome to NecroCon, the convention that keeps going even if you're dead. Especially if you're dead. We don't discriminate between the dead, the living, and the undead. Put on those bitch boots. Or take off the bitch boots. No, you put on the bitch boots and you kick ass. That's what you do. You become the queen of bitches.
Necromancer Dark is hosting a guest. Welcome Entro_P_Cat to the island.
Welcome again, Entropy Cat. You can't stop him. You can't stop Necromancer. He just does stuff like this. I've just learned to accept it painfully. Necromancer, thank you for the gifted sub again. Entropy Cat and Entropy Cat, welcome yourself twice to NecroCon. I think you're the only person who's attended double at once. It's the doppelgangers. I guess we've got to allow doppelgangers into NecroCon now too. He will systematically give you subs. Yeah, if you don't sub yourself, he will sub you to my channel. Uh, and he keeps commissioning me for art. I'm doing a painting of his precious doggo. Oh, hold on, my file trace disappeared again. Right. My commissions folder. The precious pepperoni, Princess Pepperoni. Bodies are bodies. Yep. Blood for the blood god. I'm the blood god now. I thought of the other bodily fluids god. Christ. Bones for the bone throne. Cora's just in pain, probably in the corner, like, oh god. There he goes again. And this is another commission that I did for Mez, who occasionally shows up. Well, you are a Demora demon. Yes. Look at memes. My file trees disappear. Let's see if I can even get them. There we go. The meme ready. Is this... Does it have any copyrighted? Necromancer is the goat. 100%. And Jesus loves funky frog bait. I love that channel. It's pretty good. The Bone Throne. Boom chicka wow wow. So that's the Boner Throne. To you, sir. Yes, I'm a horny demon. You can't take away my horny. See, they're on my head. It's ridiculous. I'm very distractible today. Having my meds on back order is the worst. You guys distract me too easily. Having your meds on backwards is what I heard. It's a cool concept. No, back order. My ADHD meds, the generic version, is always on back order. And so, like, I get used to having them again, and then suddenly they're just gone. And it's the most infuriating thing ever, and I can't take the name brand because they make me nauseous. It's just a slightly different chemical composition. Because I gotta love chemistry, you know? You ever see that, God, what was that concept I shared a little while back from Sciences, where, like, there are certain compounds that have, mirror images of themselves, and they, one of them was this drug that they used for, like, heart conditions or something, and, the molecule flipped, and it infected all of the other sites where they made this drug, and so they can't make this drug anymore because basically that mirror image version of the molecule went extinct, essentially. It's pretty wild. It's like it's stabilized into that other variant. You know, that's a good argument for multiple universes as well. Neff! Thank you for the meta reminder. I had totally forgotten, even though we were just talking about meds. It's because I haven't filled my little med box. Stop telling me sci-fi plots. But it is a good argument. Let's see, it's Wednesday, right? Is it Wednesday, guys? I can't check my taskbar. What, the cans? So, ever seen Justice League Crisis on Two Earths? No. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can finally put my meds back in my little med box. The entire reality of the molecule stabilizing wrong? Yes. That's a thing that has actually happened. I'm gonna assume that it's Wednesday. I mean, you'd have to ask the rest of the thing, but I'm never gonna watch it. I'm not really interested in Justice League. The rest of the chat, do you care if he spoils Justice League Crisis on Two Earths? Well, that depends on the rest of chat. Nope, Necromancer doesn't care. I have seen part 1 and 2. Do you want the spoiler or not? Death. Nero is the goddamn goat. Now, thank you for the Streech, the Hydrate, and the Men reminder. I hope you're having a good day, my friend. Go ahead, Cora. Streech. Oh, yeah. Just want to clarify this Crisis on Two Earths, not Crisis on Infinite Earths. I've seen so many videos of that. Go ahead, my good sir. Okay. Anyways, Owlman and evil version of Batman. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna paint while Ross types something up for us. This is not what I wanted. This. Turn off the splash because there's something wrong here. If you're horribly burned in a fire, you can take drugs to relieve the pain. If you shatter your spine, you can take drugs to relieve the pain. If you're addicted to drugs and your life has been turned into utter and total shit, you can take drugs to relieve the pain. And that's how the trap works. Imagine if the only cure for burn pain was fire. Imagine if the only cure for back pain was whacking yourself in the spine with a hammer. The drug addict is caught in an analogous situation. Yeah, that really sucks. And it's very true. Most people don't see it that way, but yeah, it is. It is very true. When he finds out about the multi-universes being a real thing, he more or less has what amounts to an existential temper tantrum, because knowing that there's so many different universes of so many different variables of what could have happened and such, he felt his actions were without meaning. So what does he do in reaction to that? He decides he'll take the big-ass bomb, the Crime Syndicate, criminal version of the Justice League, to destroy Earth Prime, because he's convinced that by doing that he'll destroy every other universe. He figures it's the only real choice he can make. Yep. That's called insanity. Why is there a prime, and how did they determine that? Yeah. And how does it destroy all other universes? If you consider quantum theory, all variations are prime at the same time. Especially if destroying prime destroys all of them. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, the fight per usual was down to him and Batman. Well, Batman may have a no-kill rule. No, once you establish its prime, I get how the plot would say destroy prime, destroy the others, collapse. Well, I mean, there's an argument to that. Did this Earth Prime birth all the rest of the Earths? All the rest of the universes? I have so many questions. I understand you have to allow for storytelling. Damn, I spell that. Look, you don't spell as poorly as fantasy does. Teleporting Owlman and the big ass bomb to barren Earth. I mean, okay, technically Owlman could have stopped the bomb from detonating, and he might have used his own teleporter, but true to his nihilism, even though he had seconds, like 10 or so seconds to stop the bomb, just stands there and is like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's called insanity. Suspension of disbelief is a skill, actually. I met people unable to do that. Yeah, I have to do a lot of suspension of disbelief. I really love science, so I have to deal with that a lot. Like, as much as Andy Weir tries to make sure his stories are at least scientifically plausible, he still misses some things, and that's okay. Like, the whole astrophage thing, scientifically implausible. At least from what we understand of the universe at this time. Now we have tonal problems here. Meh. Where's my airbrush? You know, funny thing is most of this is going to be pretty blurred by the end of it. Doing all this detail painting just to blur it. Thank you for the concussion, Death. TMNT did make the Prime universe simple. The original comic 1984 was the first universe. Fair enough. Also, for Batman even get to Earth Prime, Owlman found a way to lock everyone else from getting to that dimension. The only way to get around it was for Speedster to vibrate a specific frequency at a speed to open a portal. Flash was going to volunteer, but Batman was like, "You're not fast enough." Johnny Quick, evil Australian version of Flash, would do it. Batman did tell him it could be dangerous. Johnny Quick countered, "All that existence is at stake," so Johnny did so. Helmet opened a portal, which, if his screams were anything to say, was a lot of pain. So Batman got back. Johnny stopped vibrating. What was there was a very old man. Moments before he died, the conversation went something like this. "Did we do it?" "Yes." "So, all that about Flash not being fast enough, was it rubbish?" Batman, ... Johnny, a smile. "Good one, mate." Dies. "I'm going to remain with evil Australian version of Flash from all of that." Yep. Ah! Posture check. Everybody on Trimthine spines. Give yourself a little wave back and forth like seaweed in the ocean currents. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh. There you go. The slowest unshrimpening. They had a good version of the Joker? That's crazy. I still have to do so much refining around the shoulder here. It's such a mess back there. I love how the water turned out. Still needs some cleanup. But I have found a new love for painting water. Alright, we're going to do a quick minimize of everything here. So I can have my hotbar back. So you can see the problem with the color of the horns too close to the shade of the sky. Yes, yes I do. The horns are not finished. They're very far from finished. If I zoom in on everything, they're very much not done. Where are the horns? These horns, they're supposed to have, probably helps if I... The Demora will paint their horns. Just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. His head ended too quick? Yeah. The Demora paint their horns. And Nameless likes to paint his in ocean gradients. This is my character that I play at a LARP called Conquest of Mythodia. It takes place in Germany in August. And I go all the way there from Canada. And I play a character called Nameless, and he is of the species Demora, which are descendant of demons, but primarily of the Incubus and Succubus variety. And so it gives my character the mission to collect the Frivolita cards, which are the saucy character art cards from other players in the game. It's a lot of fun. So he likes to paint sea-colored gradients on his horns. And I just hadn't gotten around to getting to this detail. And if I go here, there's actually little gold caps on the ends of his horns too. I usually leave it off of one. This is all very rough here. So he usually only has it on one. Whoops. It's still not quite right. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, because I'm on the eraser like a moron. Just very rough. He has a gold cap and it's got a little dangly on it that you wouldn't see because it's I suppose if he's tilting his head there'd be a little bit of movement, so you might see it. There's a big pearl on it. And then there's a bunch of chains dangling from the bottom. These are pretty long too. It'd probably be easier if I used a texture brush. Let's go here.
Entro_PCat is visiting the island.
Entropy Cat and Entropy Cat, thank you for following.
Entropy_cat is visiting the island.
Maybe we should. We'll just grab the same color for it. What is going on here? Doesn't matter. So there's like, just gonna draw with this thing. Trying to make these all the same length, following the sway. That should be good, yeah. And we'll lock this. We'll grab this. This started out as kind of a motion study. Murder. I think this picture's come quite a long way, too. Adding the color to the horns really does help. They're still not quite right. The head and hair and stuff are still a little bit too anime. Especially the eyes. There's something wrong with the eyes. One, they're probably too big. Two, they look like they're just kind of painted on. They don't have any depth. They don't look like real eyes. And I think that's what's really bothering me now. However, I am at maximum painting. So shall we switch to some gaming? We can pop into the Doodlebugs Discord and hang out with Cora if Cora wants to play some Vintage Story. Or we could just play Vintage Story on our own. Let's bring that up. And we'll fade off some things here. And I'll stop the music for myself. I don't get the nice fade. And we have to fix our Vintage Story window because we can't set a window size. There we go. Question from LJU was a treat. The question, I object to you and what you represent, the Spectre. Nevertheless, you stuck through there. Question part of the universe. Question, a false universe, a false history, rejected on principle. We're switching to Vintage Story, guys. I have to update stream stuff. If you'll give me a moment. Are you gonna be hopping on to Vintage Story, Cora? Jesus Christ, it's so loud. Hold on. They really need to do something about their music. Let's turn off follows, and there goes Havarti, her little lumpfish. And I move the window over so that I can see chat. What? We'll see who's online. I can hear the water wheel from upstairs. Oh, there's the water sound loading in. We are in the depths of winter. I made myself some canvassing armor, so I have a little bit of armor now. It's -8 degrees, and it is the 5th of December. Das and Doodlebug are on. Doodlebug is the server host. She's kind enough to host the server. You should go visit her channel. There we go. Doodle and Das, say hi to you guys. And so if If Entropy hasn't seen this game before, it used to be a Minecraft mod, and it kind of outscoped Minecraft and became its own game. So this is Vintage Story, and it's Minecraft, but much more difficult. Oh, somebody's turned on the rift ward. I've never actually seen this thing functioning. I found this in a spooky library. We've moved the butchery over here. So I built this for Cora, because he's doing our butchery. Yeah, you have to use the temporal gears. Cora, I need you to come on and butcher some aminals. Lots of rabbits. We're putting in a back door here. The 3 tall doors because our hunters are like a little over 2 meters. Yay, a new pickaxe! We'll take the shortcut up. Oh, my paper is missing. Oh, there's Cora. Do you want to see if Cora's in the Discord? Cora is indeed in the Discord.
Oh?
Hello, I'm gonna make sure people can hear you. Can you say something? Yes, people can hear you. They should be able to hear you just fine.
Yeah. Yes.
I have too many windows open. My paper is missing. Or is this... Oh. This is my paper. Cool. It just said writable with ink and quill, but last time I looked at one of the papers... Oh, the hospital's looking so fantastic. Oh my god.
Let's see. Well, the door is a lot better.
Can you... Okay, you can fit through it if you crouch.
Mm-hmm.
Debarked oak log. Is this done with chisels?
So it seems that you're using coal to write on things.
Coal? I've been using the ink that you gave me.
I mean on the placards. I don't know if you can use ink on the plaques.
Oh. Ow! How dare you throw a rock and how dare you hit me?
The wooden. Kind of funny how I've named like half the entire things in the server.
Well, you are the lore master.
I do. Yeah. Just I
thing
can
like...
make names. That's what I do.
Oh.
I think the only thing that I haven't really named is the Sugar Shack, and even then that's a temporary name.
Yes. Because I haven't even built the Sugar Shack yet.
Yeah.
There's just
we got the
Knife
Edge, the Knife Edge Tannery. We've got
there's also the Last Strand, which is I still haven't built either.
Yeah, the Last Strand. Because currently you're working on your house.
Yep, my house.
Yeah, which will have a tea.
I need blue clay.
We'll have like a...
Lots.
You need blue
lots
clay?
Of blue clay. Yeah, I need to find blue clay.
Can you make blue clay?
No, but you can find it from panning, which is where I've gotten all my blue clay from.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where there is some blue clay. I have a minus 1072, 1, 1896. It's a bit further south.
A bit?
Would you like me to take you there?
You said minus 1072?
Yes.
That's like southwest.
Yeah.
1072 and
south.
what? What's the Y?
The Y.
Or not the Y, the Z.
That is 1895.
That's a bit far for me to go.
Well, yeah, that's still look like.
Surely there's some blue clay closer.
That's the only one I've seen so far. Also, the snow's pretty.
The snow is pretty.
I have a cockerel. Can you stop? I'm trying to collect eggs. Those 3 fertile eggs.
Both you and Bat came at me with snowballs yesterday. I was just getting revenge.
Hey, you got your revenge yesterday.
No, we had a
kept
snowball
throwing
fight.
snowballs.
We had a snowball fight
you kept
yesterday.
hitting
That's
me.
different.
You kept hitting me. I never hit you once after the first throw.
Oh no, you hit me several times.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
it
you
didn't
did.
register on my end. I think it's this one. I think this is the one that I... Yeah, it is. I'll take that to the literature. Also, there's a rift near me. That's, do you want to see what I've been working on last time?
Sure. Yeah, when you used up my pickaxe on the olivine.
I needed to get rid of it. Because I was building there.
Do you need me to chop down these trees?
Nah, that's fine. I still need to do more, but I'm
Nice.
getting a full plan in. You'll see even...
You can
So
build
this entrance.
outside of this, you know?
I know, but I want to build in the mountain. So I hollowed out this bit. I went a little far this way. I might have gone a little insane.
Jesus. Oh, there's the spooky music happening.
Yeah, it's because we're underground. Also, there's a lot of peat.
But peat's good. We need peat for things.
Yeah. So I need to get rid of some more of this. Which is lucky why...
Well, I'm sure Doodle could make you make your pickaxe. Do you want me to clear out some of these trees?
Go ahead if you want.
I hear that rift making its creaky train noises. You'll at least be able to see the mobs coming for you.
Trying to figure out where the rift is. It's somewhere over there.
Oh, there's another one there. Oh my god, there's 3.
Jesus Christ, those ones just formed.
Yeah. And it's nighttime, so I'm gonna GTFO now. Oh god, I ran through that one.
Yep.
It's like running through spider webs.
Mm.
But yeah, if you could butcher some things for me, I need the cages for more rabbits. See, this rift ward is operational, so I guess it doesn't go that far that way.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to make
It's
another one.
A bit far outside of the...
Or find more. I made it down to that one church near Maplewell.
Yeah. I broke the window.
You broke the window. I'm not supposed to do that. Put that there.
It's kind of hard when you put the cages in front of the window.
Well, I guess you'll just have to put the window back.
I did
Oh,
put the
there's no
window
room in
back.
that box.
You son of a gun.
There's no room in this box either. Into the kitchen.
It's good that you've given me defenseless creatures to butcher.
Isn't it fun?
Makes it so much easier.
Give Doodle some
They are
firewood.
bleeding all over the place, though.
I mean, that's what happens when you kill living things. Ross is
Yeah,
gonna
but it
go
makes
be an adult
everything
now.
messy.
Enjoy your nap in the
Also-
shade, Ross. Yeah, there's a lot. Working
Also,
on
if you
Gen
can
3
throw-
rabbits.
If you can put those in the cellar for me, please.
Sure. Working on Gen 3 rabbits.
This is good. What gen of chickens do you have? Do you have like Gen 4 yet?
Yeah, we're up to Gen 4.
I think I might be just behind Gen 4. I'm not sure. I've not checked. I want to get rid of the hens though.
Baby rabbit, come back. Eh, got it.
Look,
So
it's
the
down.
Gen 3 rabbits are still running away from me. Did I just see another baby rabbit in here?
Thank you, Doodle.
What do we have in here? Female. Male, female. As long as we have one male and one female. Oh. We're only gonna take... Hi, Das.
Just thank.
Oh my goodness. And I didn't have to go 20,000 blocks.
Well, you're just boring, aren't you? It's the only one that I found.
Male rabbit. Male rabbit. Hopefully that'll be enough for, blocks. Female, 3 days before ready to mate, you're gone. There's a female that's ready to mate, and a male. Oh, who else is this? there should be 2 females and 1 male ready. The females are ready to mate.
The tool rack was too close to the thing and I accidentally took it down, so I put it a block above.
Okay. I just sort of threw stuff on the wall. That's an empty cage. Oh, that's not a dirt block.
I was gonna say, that's a completely different dirt block.
Oh, and I got these eggs to put in the kitchen for Cora. How's the server? The server's good. Hi, Typos. How you doing?
I am struggling to fucking kill a chicken, apparently.
The chickens are always a struggle. I was just brought a whole bunch of blue clay so I can make the slate tiles for my Japanese style roof that I'm gonna make. We're gonna be doing lots of tile making. I know I had an extra door around here. Yeah. And do I have any seeds? I'm gonna take this food with me. Eat that. Gonna grab some seeds to feed our chickens. Well, I'm nice and comfy. My neighbor decides to cut wood. Oh no. Tired wood hanging in there. How's say today? Say is good today. We're getting low on vegetables. It's still quite cold. What?
I just turned a goat into a hare.
What the?
I downgraded it, apparently.
How did...
I have no clue. I picked it up and put it down.
Are you sure it's not the goat's not in your inventory?
I would know if it was in my inventory because I can't use my normal slots for it. I have to use a backpack slot.
Do you have the butchering bag on you?
No?
You've got it in your arms.
Hmm.
I just
Pretty
saw it in your
strange,
hands. It's right there.
It's not appearing for me.
You might need to relog. Oh, here, I'll take the rabbit off and hang it up on the hook. I can't move
don't
the
think...
hook, apparently.
Yeah, you can't put skinned corpses on the hooks. Let's see. Because I didn't have a dead hare in my inventory, and then that happened. Like, oh, what?
Yeah,
It's very strange.
is it? It's there now.
It's there. It's there now. It's very strange.
That is indeed quite strange. Alright, let's feed the animals.
Yeah, the animals.
This sow is just not
I think I need...
eating. That's fine. I don't think these rabbits will... We're gonna have to start taking out our takens as well. But we need a male. All of them are female except for the one male. There's these asshole goats here. Prevent on that. One of my rams died from the darkness. Okay, that's the
Anyway, I'm gonna
fed.
deal with my chickens before they grow. The pullets and the cockle grows up into being
Rooster.
So I can tell between.
How are these guys doing? 11 hours for those, 1 day for those, and 3 days for those.
So, got 2 pullets and a cockle so far. Actually, I should probably put the hen back. So it could. No, these should roost when they're. Nah.
No, they should roost. Let's make tiles. Also, I found these embers in the library, and it's a block. So I have an ember block that provides light level 8. Let's have a little sit down.
It should be this one. This one should be the Gen 1. Should probably eat something to increase my... to increase the hunger.
A little snack.
Also, I'm being ignored because my boyfriend's playing the Isle. This is quite sad. I'm being left on red because of a fucking dino game.
I had a spear glitch into a gear the other day. It turned back eventually. Probably one of the mods acting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had something like that happen as well. My pickaxe just vanished. Oh no, it wasn't my pickaxe.
Yeah,
it was my spear. My spear just vanished, and it came back eventually.
Yeah, I've had some of my tools vanish, turning into drops that I pick up. I move them around, and then they just come back, just completely, just randomly.
And luckily, I need black, so these can just be fired in a pit kiln. We'll have to make a beehive kiln eventually.
Yeah, so we can have decorative castles and things.
Oh, Das is 25k blocks south. Wow.
Ooh. I still don't understand how the Aster stuff works for the pots.
The what stuff?
You know how decorative pots, how you can craft them? You need plaster, like a plaster face. And I don't know how those work.
Oh, I haven't done that yet either.
Just this hook setup right now is just duck goose with rabbits and hens. Rabbit, 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 Chicken.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my goodness. I'm so bad at this. I need 4 of these to make 2 blocks. And we're not making the shingles because we can't get the right slant from the shingles. Thank you for the tea. My dad brought my tea.
Yeah, that's right.
Guys, we're gonna have to make so many of these. I don't even know how chisel works because like you've got these blocks, right? Gonna go grab a cookie. Oh, I'm jealous. But what better time to make tiles than in the dead of winter, right? This
No,
is how
you're
you spend
doing
winter nights.
practically nothing.
Sorry?
You're practically doing nothing, so you might as well.
Yeah. No, winter is for indoor stuff. Because summer is for animals and building and exploring in particular. Man, I wish there was a faster way to make these. Doing like a mold and making clay slip would actually be really cool, and then you'd have to let the slip dry, so you'd have like wet clay tiles. That could be a mod I could make. Slip mold. For certain things you gotta mass produce, like these tiles. Welcome back, Doodle.
Backdoor entrance to the butchery.
I'll make it better eventually.
The tradesman's entrance.
Well, it's where you drop off all the stuff. The other way is the way the customers come in.
Yeah.
I'll probably give
You
you
need
that.
to like make a proper shop front.
I'll probably give you that 2x2 door that I have in my cellar area. It's just there right now to protect the tunnel.
To be fair, the placement of the door for the butchery to the butcher shop isn't technically in the right place. Because you'd want that to be behind the area where they'd be selling something. And there's not really enough area in front of the door to actually have like a proper bit there.
Well, I also wanted it to be more convenient for us to walk through it, because it's not like we actually have customers or anything.
Just Doodle, just watching him. Hi, Doodle.
Doodle creeping in on you.
Well, she is a skeleton. It would make sense
do-
for skeletons to be creepy.
Yeah, they do creepy things.
unlike you.
I mean, I'm not creepy. I'm just normal.
Sure.
I don't creep at your window that you know of.
That's what a creep would say. To be fair, they're not really much of windows, more of gates for everyone but me. And typos.
Just being polite, letting the person know that I'm streaming. I don't know who they are. This isn't a
They've
person.
been in the server in the Discord server for a while.
Yeah, but I don't go anywhere else on the Discord server other than...
Okay, time to... Oh, no. How do you just grab that? No.
So when are Ace and Nachos joining us, huh?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Think Nachos is probably doing his own thing currently.
Sag.
But maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Depends, really, because I might just go, fuck it, try and make your own way here.
They can make their own equipment, too. I need the sinew.
I've already made the equipment, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
To be fair, I would actually would have been much more expensive to do the bows with the sinew. Because I would need 8 sinew for each slot, and we just did not have that.
Well, we probably did for one of them, but flax is very easily renewable, whereas sinew, like, the hunters would actually have to go hunting.
Ooh.
Yep.
My feet are on fire.
Nice toasty toes. They're toasty.
I should probably
even.
go and make a meat delivery. Since I'm done with all the butchy stuff.
That double damage for the skeletons is really,
Yeah, it's really not being very nice to Doodle, is it?
I opened the door and died! Oh no! Oh, poor Doodle. You would think that, you know, should basically be immune to bow torns, because they would just go right through all of the gaps in the bones.
Not really.
I would think, like, considerably less damage from bow torns, but double damage from pretty much everything else.
Mm.
Especially the drifters, who are definitely blunt damage.
Yeah.
Do nothing but throw rocks.
You got some real
slap you in the
spoiled
face.
poultry.
Well, I guess stick it in a barrel and let it rot.
Yeah.
All our chicken's getting wasted.
It is just a single chicken, so not much waste.
I have been concussed! Thank you for the high-rate fantasy. Giggle meat delivery.
You should get concussed more. Sounds so mean.
Concussed with meat?
You'd want that, wouldn't you?
It's every time Doodle throws a sausage at me.
Well, you seem to love it when G does it.
Yep. It's better when I slap someone with my meat before I eat it.
You're horrible. You're horrendous.
Yes, yes. You hate it so much. Admitting you like it when I beat
Like-
you with my meat.
I never said I like it when you beat me with your meat. This is slander, and I will not stand for it.
But you want it lying down? Your path! Suddenly I just die. Zakora comes up and just stabs me to death.
I could do that. I could also get, like, either Aces or Guardian's Bow and shoot you to death. I am
I'm gonna have to
capable of
make more
doing that.
winter coats. I need more pelts.
Felt these nuts.
So many tiles.
Settle time.
Poor chat is just gonna watch me make tiles for the next hour and a half, and it still won't be enough.
Well, I'm gonna go do some more mining.
Can you chisel slabs?
Yes.
Okay, so how does chiseling work? Exactly.
You chisel a block and then it becomes a vector. Like a vector, a voxel entity.
Okay, but what happens to all the stuff you chisel off?
I don't know, I've never done it survival.
Oh.
You'll have to see.
I guess I will. But if I can chisel slabs, I should be able to extend... extend the amount that I'm using. So... the slabs only use 2, and I get 2 out of them. And I largely need slabs for the back roof here. So I need 10 slabs for 1 run.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. So I need 50 slabs.
You really are running.
So I need 25 sets of tiles. I should have enough at least to do the back roof. And I guess I could just put my pit kiln... Oh, I could use the pit kilns upstairs, couldn't I? There are pit kilns up here, yeah? Or maybe
Should
not.
be.
I think they got... There's the
But
charcoal.
I don't think we're running out of this anytime soon. I have a ridiculous amount of it.
You make pit kilns in the charcoal bit? Okay. Well, I'll just do them back here. I need to dig out this little area anyways. Because I want to put path in here.
You could technically just make a massive pet kiln. I'm probably gonna make a few different pit beyond just the bowls, because I'm going to need a lot of light in the library, and I like the oil lamps. And because we have honey, well, honeycomb, I think that will be like a really good resource there.
We fire up to 48 at once.
I think I keep hearing darkens.
Probably.
Darken these nuts.
It's 48.
There's also another reason to why I've decided to build the library into the side of a hill. And it is that it's like snug away. Got its own little area. But my idea for the archive part of the library is going to be basically me making a quarry.
Okay.
So just gonna quarry out the stone, because the stone itself is going to be the pillars. So I'll just like take out as much stone as I can, so I can use any to create any more of the pillars, because I probably will experience a bit of a setback with certain stone, because it probably will be deep enough to get to the underrock.
This is why I like winter, no annoying neighbors. Can only put so many in, say. I don't know why I feel like I'm wasting time, but I'm home here and it feels wrong being here.
You can only put so much in say? Did I hear that right?
Yeah,
you can only
that's
put
what
so much
Typo
in
said.
say?
You can only put so much in say. Oh wait, I don't need to cover these. They're just doing their thing.
Everyone's horny for say, it would seem.
It would seem that way, wouldn't it?
Most desirable person on the server.
That is
If
not something I have ever experienced in my life.
If I say it more, I think it might go to your head, though. Eventually. It might take a bit of time, though.
Perhaps.
Just say it constantly. Mind you, I do that with Say the Grab. It doesn't really do much.
Nope. It's because it's not allowed. Compliments are illegal. I didn't mean for it to be like that. It's too late, Doodle.
It is too late.
I'm glad the Wheeze emote has a good use.
I have almost 4 more stacks of this godforsaken mineral.
You're gonna have to make so many green glass things.
Mm-hmm. We could probably use green glass for quite a few things. Like, you can still use it to making the normal leaded glass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go eat something,
Yeah.
Cora.
But I like pumpkin.
Yonk yonk. But you're not allowed to starve to death because Doodle cooks all this delicious food for us.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't need to eat it as much, so. Back to mining. As I fill up all of your vessels with green glass raw material.
Yep.
You will have so much green glass raw material that you just don't know what to do with it.
We'll have to build an Emerald City somewhere.
Yeah. We'll have to build the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's the Emerald City.
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz was the person.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about the movie itself.
Yeah, that's the Emerald City.
Yeah.
Huh. Ooh, dip my toes in that real cold water.
I'm getting very Portal-esque music over here, by the way.
Are you now?
Yeah.
There, our little gardening shed overhangs come along quite nicely.
Me. Perhaps we can make the northern city the Emerald City.
Perhaps. Well, we've
Could
already
also
got
make
all the
it a
peridotite
island, right?
right here, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, but we've got a little hamlet here. We can't really make a city on top of that.
yeah. There is the
We
big
could have it.
open.
We could have it
field
to the
though.
west.
Go
The
west,
Emerald
west,
City of the
west,
West.
Ooh, pie.
The city against Mordor. Minutes Morgul.
Freezing again. There might be some winter coats here. I did make winter coats. What was I coming over here to look for? I can't remember.
And me and Mario.
I can't remember what I was coming here to look for. Might as well feed the chickens while I'm here.
Can you feed mine as well?
I'm not over there.
God damn.
I came over here for something specific and I can't remember what it was. God damn it. I hate it
What
when
was
it
it
has
for me?
a threshold effect. Oh, I
Threshold is
remember.
not.
I wasn't going over to there, I was going in here. Because we had our meal in here. Oh yes. That effect where there's still food in the bowl, but it says there's 0 food in the bowl. It is a very cozy
null
little
effect.
village.
Yes. A village with 3 different aesthetics.
That's okay.
Yes, we are the hodgepodge.
Oh, you're so cold. There might be a winter coat upstairs. I'll go see if there's one for you. Somebody moved the wardrobes, so I don't know. Yay, there's a winter coat. Come up the waterfall. There.
We have this mineral for days. 4 days, I tell you. I thought it was gonna start lasting like
I
5 blocks to the
talking like
center,
they're-
but no.
I keep talking like they're watching, but I don't think they are.
No, they're not. I don't think so.
Oh no, I picked
You never
up
know.
there.
Doodle might be
Bearhead.
watching. Doodle does watch.
Doodle always watches. What class did Elfie take?
Black up.
I don't know what
So
that does.
that
but
means that we're gonna have to even need more food, which gives Doodle an even bigger purpose.
cool. Nice.
Yeah, I think Doodle's happy about this outcome.
We need somebody who doesn't have a debuff to foraging and farming.
Well, I don't have a debuff.
Oh, the flax all died.
No.
The carrots are still growing, but the flax in here all died off. Well, ripperoonie.
We really need
I hate
good
how it
flour in
says
here.
it's dead growing flax. It's like, bruh, it's
Yeah.
just dead. Can we
Yeah,
fix
just put
this?
dead. You don't need it to be dead growing. Because it isn't growing dead, is it?
Yup.
The vein is
Well-
almost at my house, I think.
The carrots are still growing. We didn't plant any of this soon enough. That really sucks. I'm at least getting the seeds back.
Yeah, it's not like we need too much more food. Like, we do have a lot in storage.
Well, I was hoping we would have some flax. The
Yeah.
rye is still gone.
I'm being attacked from the mines.
The turnip and the rye is still going.
There's a shiver that's stuck. I'm gonna leave it be until it decides to know where it's going to attack from.
And there's my cave hovel on the side of the cliff. Yep, Doodle needs to build an actual house. Or not Doodle, Typos. Sorry.
Nah, Typos can live as a dwarf if she likes to.
It's the hunter in the hovel.
Yeah, the hunting dwarf. And we're meaning this in the dwarves of, old. Not fantasy dwarves, which are short. Because this is the race of great creatures. The dwarves.
The flax was still alive last night. I'm so excited.
Hi, Sada. I'm poor.
I don't think this terrace is gonna work because, like, the way we have to block it off for greenhouses, I think we should just
Yeah.
build proper field and greenhouses
Yeah.
down where the field already is, just properly. We're gonna need a lot more dirt to kind of fill it in, though.
The
Or we're gonna
shiver
have to
is
dig it
like
out a lot
fucking
more.
stuck. I'm gonna need some food.
There's a bow torn in front of my house.
You're a boathorn.
Your face is a bow torn.
No, you.
I love bats like a rickety cube hanging off the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
It's like you and I have built the most normal of houses.
Yeah. Well, we decided to build on the ground where normal people build their houses.
I was thinking of building up where Typos had put their house, but in the end I decided to be down on the ground.
Yeah.
I wanted to be by this little lake in this little grotto area.
Imagine that the two craziest people in the server building like normal people.
That just means everybody on the server is crazier than us, and we're crazy.
No, I'm pretty sure we are the craziest.
I mean, you did run like 20,000 blocks south or more.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Well,
yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
I went
It's
as
fun
far as
adventure.
that church to the south, the one that's,
Yeah. The church that I found that we figured out was different.
at negative 603, 2600. Negative 600, negative 2600.
The church that you said you wouldn't go to.
It's near Maplewell.
Yes.
There's something right here too I want to check out. It's just during
Maplewell,
the winter months, the
castle.
days are so short that I can't be bothered to go run out to places because I have to take torches with me because I'm using all my lanterns right now.
Yeah.
I think there's a bow torn inside the wall where the butchery used to be.
Should leave it there. Means that there's less spawning capability.
Well, I'm still like working on this wall too. Put that there for now. The snow is in my way.
I fear that I may need another pickaxe by the end of this.
Well, you could always ask for one in advance. Every day I'm digging.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Wait till I start really getting into chiseling. Man.
I think you will have the most impressive house on the entire server.
Probably not, but
Well, it'll look the best.
I doubt that.
I don't.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna try and do my best to make a really awesome place.
We'll get Doodle to say it's the best, and then you'll have to accept it.
No! Stop trying to compliment me.
My plans are coming together as I have foreseen. Evil Cora wants to compliment his friends. The most evil of deeds.
Typo's the tallest dwarf in all the lands.
No, no, I think Typhus is quite short for a dwarf, actually. Dwarves are the biggest of the men. That is why they build so many big walls. Typhus is but a child in their years. This is going in the lore, by the way.
Wow.
Dwarves are just giants.
They're secretly giants.
Like, in most, like, depictions of mythology, yeah, they are giants.
So why did they become tiny people instead?
Because I think it might have been, like, the words themselves got confused when translating them into modern English.
Wow.
That and the dwarves of England are small, like brownie kind of creatures. They're not the dwarves of the Norse.
Interesting.
I think I might be almost done with the width. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get much wider. I think it's just gonna this block. This is so big.
That's what she said.
Perhaps in this world, the dwarves are a very secretive creature, and it's only the children that are the most adventurous of them that venture out to talk to other races. So you only get to see the children.
It's like the opposite of normal.
Yeah. And maybe that is why they're called the dwarves. Because the dwarves might not be the name of their species, but the description they give themselves.
It's like hermits.
Yeah. Like, more like the way that Skyrim dwarves are called dwarves because the giants saw them as small.
I mean, yeah, everything will be small to a giant.
Yeah, the biggest question is why did that stick for, like, the humans? Like, why are the humans calling the people that are taller than them dwarves?
Well, maybe they just picked it up
Like,
from the giants.
Well, yeah, they picked it up from giants, but why did it stick? That's the biggest question.
Because it just did.
Well, to be fair, most people in current Tamrielic lore have never met Dwemer. So,
Well, there you go.
the depots. Would you like to meet a deep elf? A dwarf?
I don't know. It depends on whether it's going to kill me or not.
Who knows? They might just sing songs about misty mountains.
Or break all my crockery. Or pretend to. Just drive me mad.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold.
Everybody, Corey's a good singer. Everybody tell Corey he's a good singer. You must.
My family
Corey.
disagrees, but like.
It is the truth.
My granddad keeps telling me that my singing is like hearing a dying cat.
Well,
I think he has no taste.
Then I wouldn't. They wouldn't want to hear me sing. Doodle says thank you for the song. See? Beautiful singing. Fuck everyone who says otherwise. Exactly. We've got someone who's gonna mine. Yes. Yeah. Got a little toasty there. Pit kilns are trying to light me on fire.
Pit this kill. Perform a pit maneuver in the kiln.
Pet.
A pit maneuver is a maneuver to spin out a car.
Yes, I know. I watch a lot of police photos. Cora, I wanted to be a police officer. I was just too sick.
Yeah. Well, you could be a police officer in this.
I could be a police officer here. I don't think so. I can't even kill animals.
You can be the one. Like the police chief.
Yeah,
You can order people to do things.
I guess it could be the chief. Chief would work. As long as I don't have to do any actual, like, fighting.
Chief. Chief of say.
Yeah, I'm chief of myself.
We'll convince Guardian to become police officer in the world. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, there's a drifter out back.
He's already insane enough to be an actual police officer, yes.
Oh god!
Can you stop dying for like 5 seconds?
I accidentally tabbed out, and then I couldn't get back in.
And then me just lacking empathy in the corner, just like, can you just stop for like 5 fucking seconds? I am like right next to my post office right now, just digging underground.
Eat some fancy bread.
No, you can't.
Muffin! Syrup covered muffin.
Muffins.
Yeah, I tabbed out in my panic because I'm so terrible at controls.
Yeah, I can tell. That's mean. Very mean, I apologize. But, I think I might have extracted almost everything from this vein. Got very distracted.
Got a nice water wheel setup going. I don't need to work the blooms manually anymore. Yeah.
There is one.
Hira!
There's one.
Hira, thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, temporal gear. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Everybody, make sure you stretch.
There's a big reason why I decided to make the archive go underground. And that is because that would be a better storage for books and scrolls.
Well, yeah.
The area's more still, and there's no light to speak of, so there wouldn't be as much light fasting. So, yeah. Also, it gives lore reason to why the study underground has been blocked off. Like a landslide has stopped access to it, trapping the old librarian inside. And so he's slowly gone insane as he starves to death.
But guess what time it is? It's time to raid out.
Yeah.
Let us find someone to raid.
I'll raid these mounts. Hello.
Heyo. Let Twitch know that I'm here. Man, the last couple of weeks, like, there's practically been nobody online to raid.
Yeah. Like, every time, like, if I've said that you should raid Guardian, he's been, like, freaking offline. Every single time.
Well, we're going back to C not.
See, not, want not.
So that's it, my friends. We're off sailing to other waters. Thank you for coming by for art today. Entropy, it was nice to meet you. Necromancer, thank you for all the gifted subs today. You keep us going, keeping the lights on here, keeping Tesla fed. One nugget of a
Keeping
cat.
the lights on, say, studios.
Yep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at the usual time. Everybody say goodbye to Cora as well. Cora, thank you for coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. And remember, I love you.